Ties the second most. Yeah, I was going to give that note. As soon as a few more people came in, like Frank. Okay, the 38 points for Ben Bentel ties the second highest total in a tournament game. The record in a tournament game is 42. Danielle Marshall from UConn in 94 against St. John's. 42 points. Danielle Marshall, UConn versus St. John's, March 11, 94. So this is the second highest total. Four other players have reached 38 points. One played for Providence in 2010. Jamine Peterson. It's Jamine. I think he was known as Greedy. Frank? Greedy Peterson. Yeah. And he had 38. Allen Iverson had 38. Dana Barros had 38. And Danya Abrams of Boston College, Danya Abrams of Boston College. So four other players before Ben had 38 points in a game. So it's tied for the second highest total. Yeah, and this is second time, so Villanova will play Providence. Second straight time they would have met they will meet in the semifinals last year. Last year when Villanova won by two. Is that here, 73-71? Was 73-71? 63-61 Villanova won last year. I thought of that. 94. So tomorrow, when Villanova plays Providence, will be the ninth time the two teams have faced in the tournament. Villanova has a 7-1 edge. Providence's only victory was in '94 when they won the championship. I'm sorry, I only read it once, Rich. That's it. 42. 35. We don't have the Providence players yet, but when Butler comes, they'll have Kellen Dunham and head coach Chris Holman. For Providence, it'll be head coach Ed Cooley with Ben Bentel and Chris Dunn. Providence is on its way. Okay, can we have quiet, please? We have Coach Ed Cooley, Chris Dunn, Ben Bentel.
Man, who was sitting here?
One change.
Tattoo
All right.
from Fantasy Island, right? Really, really proud of our kids. Proud of the way we came out, withstood a run. You know, we try to pride ourselves on not giving up three, 7 for 10 in the first half that they made. They had two pointers, 2 for 18 from twos, and we chart those things. But as the game went, I thought we had great offensive rhythm today. You know, Chris, great leadership. Ben, I told him in the locker room, I was a fan today. Normally I'm not a fan, but today literally I was a fan. To see the ball go in the net like that, and he scored it every imaginable way. Drives, shots, step backs. I'm like, man, I got to get him the ball any way I can. Chris came in the huddle and said, where we get him the ball next? Can we throw him the ball here? I'm like, Chris, I don't know. He goes, coach, to hell with it. Just give him the ball. He'll figure it out. So that was a great offensive display. I haven't seen that in a long, long time in our league, and God bless him. I'm proud to advance. Really, really happy for our team, happy for our school. Butler was playing as well as anybody in the country, as well as anybody. Definitely a tournament team. I thought today's game was more about seeding for each of us, but we're going to face another tough team tomorrow, but that Butler team is really, really hard to prepare for when they shoot the ball like that. So we're looking forward to advancing, and hopefully we can play well tomorrow.
Raise your hands for questions, please. Right here in front, Brendan.
Chris, just on identifying the hot hand, seeing Ben was hot, just, beating him like that, just the mindset of you and the rest of the guys as you watched him go.
Yeah, it's very simple. Don't shy away from it. If you see somebody having a hot hand, try to give him the ball in the best spot that he can score at. So, I mean, congrats to Ben. I mean, he did an amazing job today.
Over on the left, one.
Our guys were dialed in the last couple of days preparing. We're hungry. We're trying to get better. We went through a spell where we weren't healthy, and there was a lot of question marks around our team. Our guys got some grit and fight, and when people doubt you, you can't doubt people who are hungry. And I think our kids played today with a passion, with a purpose, and they followed a scouting report. They followed a plan.
Right here in the middle.
Patrick, Coach said a moment ago that he was a fan. I was wondering how you responded to that here in halftime.
great job to get me the ball at the right spot, and thank God the ball went in. So I say thank you.
Kevin?
Ben, any particular matchup get you excited? I mean, it seemed that you throw an awful lot of different guys at you.
I mean, from the beginning of the season, coach told me I'm going to be a matchup nightmare. So I let that sink in. So I didn't. I try to take advantage of whoever is put on me and try to make the best out of it.
Second row right here.
Butler is usually a tremendous defensive team, as well as being able to put points on the board, as you said. What's it like to be in that kind of a zone? Do you feel it? I mean, sometimes you're just grabbing the ball and barely looking at the basket, and it's going all net.
Well, once again, my teammate find me at the right spot. So when I'm at the right spot, I try to make it, and it went in.
Third row, Kevin.
Ben, you're averaging almost 30 points per game in the month of March. What's doing this for you? I mean, that's incredible.
It's my
Divine Providence.
I say my teammate. Playing with a great player like Chris, he would get you the ball at the right spot, and when you have a hot hand, he would make sure the ball is in your hand. So it's all my teammate.
Right here in front.
Obviously, these guys have he had an injury early in the year, he was kind of sick. Are you guys fresh now, and is there a renewed emphasis now going forward tomorrow against Villanova that you're refreshed and you're charged?
Yeah, we had a triage center for about 4 weeks. Guys with a virus that went through our team, and all teams go through it. As we're trying to build our depth, our younger guys, I thought got a little bit better during that time. But it just, he was on his ankle for about 2.5, 3 weeks. So I think when we're healthy, I think we're a tough out. There's no mistaking our identity as Chris and Ben, but I think our other younger guys are really growing and developing as well. And they'll have their time hopefully sometime soon.
Back in front, Brendan.
Talk about how you guard the three-point line in the second half.
Point of emphasis, I thought we did a poor job, when we were scouting, not paying attention to detail from the three-point line. And second half, I thought the guys did a better job.
Was it just more like locating, or is it more?
Attention to detail, just attention to detail and who and when they want to shoot the ball. And you can credit them; they made some tough shots, even when we did contest them. Dunham, man, I'm tired of playing against that kid. He's a great player. He's a great player. I love how he plays. He plays the game the right way.
Down on the right, Josh.
Hey, Chris, from your viewpoint, how has Ben kind of changed and improved his game over the last year?
I mean, he been doing an amazing job in the summer. He was working out. You could definitely see the improvement in his game. He got quick feet, so a lot of five-mans can't guard him. He improved his shot. Everybody can see it phenomenal. I mean, he was shooting the ball lights out today. And he's actually kind of quick, he could take the guys off the bounce, as he showed today. So, you can see the hard work that he put in. I'm just happy that it paid off for him. Ben's a great person. He's a great leader for us, so congrats to him.
Thanks, bro.
Kevin?
Chris, can you talk about facing Villanova? Obviously, 1-1, lost them, a big challenge.
Yeah, we're going to have to bring our A game. I think this is definitely a disciplined game. They have a lot of shooters. Really, we're just going to have to go out there and play with that same energy that we had, that joy, and just go out there and fight. I really think it's going to be a street fight, and that's how we're going to do it. We're just going to have to go out there and fight and hit shots and make big stops.
Over here on the left.
Ben, coach said that he let you shoot. Did you feel when today would be something special?
Every day is special for me. Just waking out of bed, seeing my teammates is special. So coming out there to play felt special already.
Over here on the right.
Great answer.
You hit your spots today.
Great job. I'm proud of you. Wow.
Dish it off. Are you becoming more trusting of your teammates late in the season?
I always trust my teammates throughout the whole season. As a point guard, you got to know when to score and when to get the ball to your guys. So, really, they've been stepping up huge late down the stretch. So, really, I always trust my teammates. I believe in my guys, and I know what they can do. So,
Last question, Brendan.
You mentioned the supporting cast. Just talk about Jalen and Kyron, what they
Sure, I don't think Kyron's getting enough attention to what he's bringing to our team. 6 assists, no turnovers today. Didn't shoot it well from the floor, but he gives us a different pace. He gives us a different look. He's really, really fast. Jalen making a couple of big shots for us today. Even Drew came up with a big deflection, didn't play much. Ryan is a threat on the floor. We're just trying to enjoy March. We're trying to will our team to be the best that we can be. You're playing in the greatest tournament in America, in the Big East, in the greatest tournament venue here at MSG. And I hope all y'all that are writing here today understand that these kids are special, but our league is more special.
Providence, thank you. Again, for Butler, it's going to be Kellen Dunham and Coach Chris Holtman. Okay, Butler's here. Again, we're going to have Coach Chris Holtman and Kellen Dunham.
Give Providence credit. I thought they played well. They have a couple difficult matchups for us, and those difficult matchups we certainly struggle with. Ben being at the top of the list there. So, I give them credit. I think they played well. We have certainly been playing really well here, finishing closing 7-2. But we did not play well today. Providence certainly had something to do with that. I think we contributed to that. We played out of character at times, but give Providence credit for the win.
Questions? Raise your hand, please. David?
You still think this affects your NCAA tournament status at all?
No, I don't really. I don't follow it closely enough, honestly. I just, from what people have told me the last couple of days, I don't know how it impacts us. Does it change our seed, one or two lines? Whatever our seed line is. I really, won't look at it until we get probably the next couple of days.
Right.
Into the half and the half and the 10-0 run. Did you feel good coming out of halftime that you'd be able to kind of things were going your way, you'd be able to take the lead?
Well, I think we closed the half well. I don't know that I ever felt like, we necessarily had the momentum. I think we closed the half well. But listen, we couldn't get the stops when we needed to get the stops. We just couldn't. And we had no answer for Bento. We just had zero answer. We threw the house at him a few times. We tried to play zone. We just had no answer for him. He was outstanding.
Right here in front.
Coach, earlier this year against Purdue, tremendous ball game. Defensively, you were using a guard like Tyler Lewis down low that was stripping the ball before they even got the ball in the air. 2 7-footers that were really, really tough. I was waiting to see if something along those lines would. Obviously, Benson is very, very difficult to match up with. He's very, very quick. He can shoot from anywhere.
Yeah.
But at the same time, length has always been, for Butler as far back as I can remember, it's been the biggest challenge.
Length. Yeah, they're long. They've got good positional size. They're a good rebounding team. They're long at almost every position. They lost a 7-foot guy, but by no means are they a small team now. When you have Chris Dunn with that length at the point guard, and they're long at other spots. Bentel's a 5-man that plays almost like a 3-man, and we just had no answer. So he's very different than those Purdue bigs. Very different, almost in every way.
All the way down to the ring.
Chris, what was the game plan coming into it to defend Ben, and what did you do differently that you maybe weren't ready for?
I think he and Chris are matchup issues for us. So, we were trying to double him and trap him. We weren't early enough on some of our traps, but he scored through our traps some too. And when he's shooting it, he got a couple threes in the zone, but a lot of them were in our man. So we were trying to bring another guy to him on his bounce, and sometimes we were there. Other times he caught it deep enough and scored over our guys. So listen, he's a good player. He's going to play in the NBA. They're going to have two guys here that are going to play in the NBA hopefully soon.
Right here in the middle.
Speaking of those two guys, the Bento-Dunn combination, is that just a different beast? Do you see anything like that in another team?
Well, we have multiple lottery picks in our league, so Henry Ellison's pretty good.
Playing together.
No, they're they're 2 first-team all-league guys, and I don't know if it was unanimous or not with both of them, but they're clearly they've earned that. They've earned that first-team all-league. So no one has the combination in our league that they have.
For sure.
John, what does it mean to you? Coach Cooley was just up here and he said, "Man, I don't want to ever play Dunham again." He plays the game the right way. What does it mean to you when the opposing coach has such a high regard for you and the way you play basketball?
Yeah, it's an honor to play in this league, and I take it as a compliment. When coaches say that to me and my teammates. So.
John, Butler started the second half really well, and then everything just started to get away from you. Did you pinpoint what the difference was? Because for a while you had Providence's offense kind of restrained a little bit.
Yeah, we just got a steady dose of Ben scoring on all cylinders, and then once he actually misses a shot, you have to secure the rebound, and that's one thing that we didn't do well. We didn't take away their tendencies very well, and it ended up in a bad result.
Any other questions? Butler, thank you. Thanks, Chris.